Well, welcome back to 318 Sports, everybody. I'm your host, Steve. How you doing today? Man, we got some great sports happening right now. We got some women's softball, some ladies softball from the NCAA going on right now, and we're about mid-season right now, so a little past maybe. But yeah, got some great games going on. What we're going to do today is we're going to cover the highlight, well, I say the highlights, the last couple minutes of each game of three teams from three good friends of the channel. Now, that being said, and then we'll take a look at the standings. If you want to get your team's highlights on, let me know. If there's some highlights of your team, your favorite team, and they've got a great game, and we can look at some highlights of it, we're glad to do that. You just let me know, all right? Down in the comments. And if you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you along for the ride. We're going to cover all kinds of sports here. Matter of fact, we're wrapping up March Madness next week, and then we'll be starting on baseball as well, which is heavy right now. We got the NFL draft coming up. We've got the World Cup coming up. We got all kinds of stuff happening. So, we'll be covering it all right? We're starting with Tennessee and Ole Miss. Jeff, Tennessee, we're going to take a look here, and we'll take a look at the standings, like I said, at the end. This was the top of the seventh. Tennessee was down 2-1 at Ole Miss. But Tennessee's got a really, really good record right now. So, yeah, let's see where we're at. Let's go.
Malvin off the glove of Margetko, diving play by Don.
Having a grip, make sure water droplets aren't coming off the bill of the helmet.
A little bit of rain, it looked like that.
Bunker sends one to left center. Knight is there and makes the grab here.
She hasn't challenged very many of them inside.
It has shown a lot of patience. 9 walks. 2-2 to Barnhart. Over to third. Star is there. 2 strikeouts so far tonight. Misses there, and Tennessee.
Got to walk. Okay. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th, so we're at the end of the game here.
And 1 out. Ella Dodge has to really see a pitch that she is hunting. This offense going again. Build some momentum, then.
Payoff pitch. Dodge over to third, knocked down by Star, goes to second, and everybody's safe. To change that right now. Swing and a miss, and the biggest strikeout of the night.
Late in this game, 6th and 7th inning, trusting her defense.
Clark gives one a ride to center, and the ball game is over. Ole Miss upsets number 4.
Okay, so they lost 2-1. All right, that's all right, though. Because they've got a heck of a record, like I said, 29-3. That's a great record. 6-3 in conference. Okay. So let's take a look at UCLA and Nebraska. Nebraska sitting at number 7 at this point. This was just a week ago, I think. Yeah. So, all right. Nebraska for our friend Stups. Let's take a look at the last couple minutes here.
But holds on to the ball.
Softball's always fun.
Don't try to
watch,
overthink things. You don't need to end the game right now. You just have runners
there's
on.
a deep fly into left field.
She belted
and
that.
Lauren Kamenzen has put Nebraska on the scoreboard in the 7th. Just home run number 4 on the season, and Nebraska's only down 2.
You know what? Forget everything I was just saying. I said take it pitch by pitch, but Kamenzen said never mind. Sends a deep fly over into left field. It hits off the scoreboard.
I mean, she cracked that. You heard that? Hit the bat.
The series. Fromm hits that one into left field. Does the wind carry it enough? It will!
Oh, my God.
Jordy Fromm back-to-back home runs. The Huskers only down 1.
No outs, and she's cranking it like that? Uh-oh.
Can you think of a better time to have back-to-back bombs? And this crowd is going absolutely wild right now. Back-to-back home runs.
Ball misses low, and it's a no-out walk for Hannah Kaur. The payoff pitch, and she walks Hannah Kamenzin. The winning run is on first for Nebraska with no outs.
Oh, boy.
Kamenzin the tying run, drop strike 3, and it's the first out of the inning and a massive first out. The inning started with 2 home runs by Lauren Kamenzin and Jordy Fromm. As that one leaves the hand of Taylor Tinsley and it walks the bases loaded. That one ripped into shallow right. It's going to keep the runners where they are. And a massive second out. Now it's some.
Let's see, these are the kind of games that are fun. Fun to watch an ending like this. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, bases loaded. And a 6-5 game. Nice.
Samantha Bland, 0 for 2 on the day, and it's going to be lined straight to the shortstop, Garcia. And Nebraska strands the bases loaded, and UCLA
so they dropped that one 6-5.
Picks up win number 10 in Big Ten play. And
okay, but
more
like I
importantly,
said, we're going to take a look at the end here. Ooh, I like a game like that. I wish I'd have watched that one. All right, now we got Oklahoma State for our buddy CB. We're going to watch the last little bit of this one. They were ahead 3-0 in the top of the 5th.
This one, Bruce Swan trying to score from third, and doing so is Castillo. It's 4-0. Line drive toward right, coming on and making nice diving catches. Ashley Mejia. Second out of the 7th.
All right, top of the 7th, it was still 4-0.
Mejia reads it well.
And Oklahoma State did 17-9. So yeah, and that was at this point. This was a few weeks ago.
Right off the bat, takes that first step in, able to propel her straight to it.
As you can see, I got Oklahoma State cap on.
Has to get down, CB. But makes a nice snag for ASU's first out of the inning.
Malin trying to put an exclamation point on a masterpiece. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oklahoma State salvages a game from this series and the road trip.
All right.
They get their 18th win of the year, 2nd win in Big 12 play.
Yeah.
That's to just it up.
Makes for good games when you got stuff like that, you know? Good games. Okay, so let's take a look at the rankings here. All right. We just saw those 3 teams. Now, as of right now, you got Texas at 28-1 on top. Texas Tech at 30-2 on number 2. And Tennessee sitting, Oklahoma, 31-2. And then at number 4, you got Tennessee already, see? Sitting at 28-3. Then you got Florida at number 5, 31-2. Nebraska, there we go again, sitting at 24-5 right now at number 6. Bama at 7 at 29-2. UCLA, we just saw them, 27-3. Arkansas, 27-4. And finishing out the top 10, we got Florida State at 28-4. So you don't have any games separating them, really and truly. Is that a 3-game separation? 4-game? Yeah, I mean, everybody is still in this thing from what I can see in the top 21. Okay, number 11, you got Georgia, 23-8. Virginia Tech at 28-4. Arizona at 23-8. Mississippi State at 29-6. And A&M, Texas A&M at 22-9. And then 16 through 20, you got Washington at 26-6. Oregon at 23-8. Virginia at 27-3. Oof. Duke at 22-10, and LSU at 21-10. And then right there at 21, you got Oklahoma State as well, 21-10. Stanford at 18-8. Grand Canyon at 33-1. Nice. South Carolina at 21-12, and Arizona State at 23-9. So, yeah, I mean, you really don't have much separation in the top 25. I don't think Grand Canyon will hold in there, even with their record, because you're very likely going to have Clemson or UCF move in there real fast. Maybe even Baylor and Indiana. So, yeah, from their records. But they could. They could. I'm not saying they won't. But, yeah, I mean, that top 25 is close. Close. And you got quite a bit of softball left before they get to the World Series. So, I can't wait to see what happens. Let me know what's going on with your team. And let me know if you got some highlights we need to watch. We're glad to do it. Always happy to do it. And we'll check out more as we go. Matter of fact, we'll come back next week and we'll check out some more. I'll see y'all then. This is Steve, and we are out.